Alright, let's get this figured out. We're going to turn that all the way down. Yes. Alright, so we're going to officially be live, but I expect nobody to show up because I haven't streamed in so long. And this game is one that I certainly haven't streamed. I'm going to fix my mic so it's not doing that. I guess it's going to keep doing that. Maybe if I put it in front of me. "30 seconds in and no viewers." That's a good sign. Speaks volumes to my my status as the YouTube's best streamer ever. There, I've even turned off the volume on my phone. Alright, despite the very loud music, we're gonna get started here, even though nobody's watching. But I'll just assume somebody's gonna watch the video later. God, why is that so loud? I guess I'm gonna have to turn it way down. That is so weird. Why do they make that music so loud? But anyway, we're playing Divinia Chronicles today. It's Relics of Gan-Ti. I have no idea what this is. I was exploring my queue on Steam last night, and this popped up as a new release. I should have known better when I bought it. I should have known that it was just an early access title that finally got released. So I'm sure anybody that knows what this game is has probably already played it, but I'm going to give it a try. It said it was like Zelda. I haven't played a Zelda game since... Well, the last two I played were Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, so it's been a little while. It's mostly just because I haven't played on a Nintendo since then, but we're going to give this a try and see what it's like. Recommended. Well, good. I'm on mouse and keyboard, so can still change, blah, blah, blah. Sounds good. Okay, what the heck do we have here? Your character level. Oh, it's just explaining it. Okay. So we've got gold coins. That must just be the readout. We've got 4 viewers. 4 lucky people here ready to see the beginning of the best stream in the world. Well, I'll shut up now.
Much longer ago than any scroll could survive the ravages of time. Longer even than words can be told, shared without losing meaning. That long ago on a mountain peak of the Kingdom of Aerovan.
Good writing. Oh, am I supposed to click something?
A group of
there we go.
went out looking for a power beyond might. This might was found in a long-forgotten legend of an ancient power known as the Source of Life. They called it Gan.
Gone.
The prophets, hungry for power, taught themselves to bend this force of light with nothing but the darkest sorcery.
As they do.
To fabricate the exact opposite of Gan, they had to sacrifice their souls. And so evil, known as Gan-Ti, was created. The soulless seers utilized Gan-Ti as a weapon and infused them into the artifacts.
That's not the right way. I can't. It's been so long since I've done this. There we go. There we go. So hopefully, if anyone wants to chat, that'll... Oh, good, it'll pop up on the screen. I figured it out. I'm a genius.
With the new relics, they overthrew the kingdom and the beloved king. The seers, blinded by a thirst for power, ruled the Aerovan peninsula with a reign of fear and darkness for a long time.
Now it's a little bit too quiet. Oh, wow, the Zelda camera? Wow, they probably shouldn't have called it that for copyright reasons. Can I not? Okay, so apparently I cannot... whatever, fine. I'll live with it.
It took the people decades to form an answer to evil. Finally, the secret order of the Archkeepers was gathered. A resistance of the most noble warriors and priests...
Noble warriors, gotcha. Serving the light. Probably should have left it on louder. Should have known the title menu music was going to be way louder than everything in the game. This is the most exposition I've seen from a game in a long time. If I didn't know any better, I'd guess it was an indie title. Mount Suvius. Came here to say... Weakest life enjoyer. I gotta be honest, I can't believe my filter didn't slick that out of there. Wonder if any of my mods are on. Well, thanks for stopping by. It's good knowledge to have.
Time had passed and the terrifying past of Gan-Ti became a vague fairy tale. Until even the old tales were forgotten. But not everyone forgot. The Order created a temple of nature, forged with a magic.
Good stuff. I just want to get through the exposition. I just want to play the game. Thank you. It's always good to have a true hero. Oh, I'm just going to start skipping stuff. I hope they didn't put important information in here because way too much exposition at the beginning of the game. Give me a sword and let me start swinging it. Weakest life enjoyer. You even used the correct your. I'm impressed. Oh, here's our island. Looks... I'm impressed with the detail. Was that a boat? Please tell me I can get a boat. Alright. It does feel kind of Zelda-esque. A little bit too much exposition, but its art style and everything looks pretty Zelda-ish. So the inspiration is clear. Fortunately, I don't seem to be able to skip this. Let's see if I get crystals for breaking plants. Then we'll know.
Cyrus.
Oh, apparently that's all he says. Oh, Cyrus, I'm so tired from today's work. Mother should be thunderstruck when she sees how much work we've done in the field. She'll be thunderstruck. Some quick sword training? Hell yeah! These are pretty nerdy looking character models. Haha, okay, cousin.
Lied.
The dialogue. It's like saying the first word of each line. And, it's just skipping the rest of it. I love it. That one wasn't even. It was just someone saying ah and then making a kissing sound. Old man. Hey, there you go. Got our wooden sword. Tub. Oh, I was like, why isn't it letting me move? Oh, it's a good thing I skipped through all those. Alright, so I'm the big tall nerd with the red hair. What the heck am I doing? What's the use button? Probably should have been paying attention, huh? Hey, what is this game? It is a indie-developed Zelda clone. The title's in the stream name, I can't remember what it is. Legends of Gang something. Divinia Chronicles. Enter? Tab. Shift? E, Q, R, H, J, F. Hey, look! F must be the use button. Okay, good. We figured it out. What do we got here? Guys spitting facts and logic. Now the music is crazy loud again. What the heck? I really wish they had a game is in the background. Why can't they have a different setting for the overall volume and the music? The music is always way too loud in these titles. They really want to show off their well-produced solo content. Oh, that door's apparently locked. I don't hate the movement. It's actually not bad. What are your plans for dinner, Cyrus? Will you join me and Lloyd later? I prepared some spicy chicken noodles with tofu and mushrooms. No thank you. But first, please go back to the farmhouse and talk to your grandfather, will you? Farmhouse? Where do you see a farmhouse around here? Or am I supposed to go through that cave? Oh, you know what? I bet you it's the one with the cow. I am the world's greatest detective. Bet you this is Grandpa.
Cyrus!
Harry. Oh, that's Farmer Brandon. Today you and Lloyd were doing some great work in the fields. Wonderful job, boys. Why don't you get yourselves some rest and enjoy the evening sun? Look at Chizai. Don't he look super excited as well? Must be the cow. Maybe that's not our grandfather. This is a bamboo forest. It's so exciting and massive. Ooh. Who's this guy?
Cyrus!
Blacksmith. I can forge some fine shields for you. Dang right you can. I guess I'm gonna go through that cave. Can't say for sure if that's what they want me to do, but my inner adventurer tells me the cave is the way to go. This one has a spider over it. That could only be good. Hey, let me go into the spider building. What do we got here? That sign is written in something I can't read. What's in this chest? It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. I wonder if there's a trend. Alright, we're gonna go in the cave. I assume this is the way to the farm. Apparently I can't attack because it's not... None of the controls I've tried so far have been an attack button. Sure, there's the farm. Through the dark, scary cave. That makes sense. Oh, I thought I was in store for some more exposition and a longer cutscene than that. On the bright side, he should give me my wooden sword so I can start beating stuff up. If there was any justice in the world, I would have been able to take that axe. Oh, this guy looks old. Hi, Grandpa. How are you feeling today? How's your leg? I just came back from the fields. Lloyd and me oh. I just came back from the fields, comma, Lloyd, comma, and me. We decided to help out Farmer Brandon with his harvest. That was weird punctuation there. It's nice that you... Excellent voice acting. Well, my boy, I'm old and I can feel it in my bones, but before I might meet the great tree, I have to tell you some important family history. Good. I'm sure this will be brief. Are you okay, Grandpa? You're making me worried. Are you not feeling well? Do not worry about me. My body is getting weaker, but my mind is still strong. There are greater things to worry about. Troublesome events which happened before and could happen again. I tried to shield you from our past, but but now you are old enough and it is time. Before I can tell you everything, go and see Elder Daniel and ask him for the test. He will know what to do. Don't be afraid, my boy. You will succeed, no doubt. And if not, well, let's just say I'll meet you there a little later, right? Okay. I thought he was going to give me a sword. Can I at least loot his house? Oh! Oh, come on. There's a sword. No, I don't want to turn on the lamp. I want this sword. I can throw stuff? Hell yeah! I can throw chairs around. Take that, Grandpa. That's for giving me a cryptic test. Yeah, how do you like that? Well, I like this game. It allows me to throw chairs at old people. If there's anything that we don't get enough of in real life, it's throwing chairs at old people. I'm a little upset I didn't get that sword. Ooh, there's a chest over there. How much do you want to bet it's locked? Looks awful locked to me. Hey, I found a rare artifact! Nice! You got a Steam achievement. Well, I'm basically a god at this game now. So, if you have any questions, just let me know. I can tell you basically anything there is to know about this game. Pretty much an expert. I guess I'm gonna have to go talk to Elder What's-His-Name so he can lock me in his basement or whatever. Back through the creepy cave. I remember. Got a big old ginger cat. Hello, cat. I think that's the Elder's house, the one up on the hill. He has the fanciest house in town, so he must be the oldest person. Thus are the rules of society. Damn, I'm good. Cyrus, I'm over here. I can see that. I hope you stay over there. I'm going in your house. Yeah. Take that. Well, so far my favorite function in the game is the ability to throw chairs. That seems pretty fun. I can throw the broom too. Too bad I can't take the broom outside. That'd speed me up. If I can't throw something at this elder, what can I do? Okay, good. I can throw a watering can at him. I got in my licks. Cyrus, you were looking for me, right? Maybe. Yes, Elder. How did you know? I had this strange feeling. Tell me, is it time? Time for what? Grandpa said the same thing to me. He told me to go and see you and tell you that it was time for some kind of test. What's going on? I knew it. Well, you better hurry then. Hurry for what? Have you have you got me a present? Has Grandpa finally bought me a real sword? Yes, this is great.
Magical corridor.
Hold your horses. No sword, sorry. A test in the magical corridor behind me. A magic what? It's a hallway. A corridor is a fancy word for hallway. Are you both messing with me? It isn't April Fool's, is it? Man, this game is all over the place. No, Cyrus. In fact, I was only a little older than you are now when your grandfather stood before this magical corridor. I watched him enter. The elder at the time was Bilkin, and he made it clear I should never tell anyone what I saw that night. You're kind of breaking the rules, buddy. But I'm telling you now, Cyrus, because Halder said it is time. Enter this door behind me, and inside you will find a strange and magical-like dream. I even heard that this magical dream could transform and change depending on the person seeing it. What? This is real? You're being serious? Did you enter? And what did it do for Grandpa? I have never entered, and I don't know what your grandfather saw inside. This door only opens to Lightborns. Oh, I guess that's what I am. I'm a Lightborn. Cyrus, go on and enter the corridor. I will guard the door. Man, you'd never know this was an indie game by the quality of the writing. It's so good. Alright. Time for me to start my Lightborn training. Descend into the cave behind the old man who locked me in here. I guess that one sounded slightly different. Okay, this one goes first. No. This one goes first. This one goes... Oops. First. Come on, you. Second. Third. Fourth. Haha. I'm a puzzle master! No one matches my intelligence. So. Let's boogie on. Okay, okay. This looks normal. I like it. How goes it, fellow Earthlings? Sir Dave Zilla, it's been a while. I like that you changed your name. Is that a Kingdom Come Deliverance development? Are you so much into the medieval period that you had to change your name? What the heck is this? As far as your question goes, it's going great. How's it going with you? I can see you're drinking beers. That's good. This is weird. There better be some stuff for me to find in here, otherwise I'm going to be real peeved. Sit at this bench. That's what elders do, isn't it? Wonder what happens if I fall off this thing. Okay, clearly I took a wrong turn. Big block. This is some genius quest design, or level design, I should say. Well, obviously we gotta take a poo. Was that the wrong... What? Am I supposed to drop down? Or am I supposed to jump? I'll drop down. This is definitely not a normal game style for you. No, this is super weird. Well, like I said, I haven't played a Zelda game since Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time. So maybe this is what new Zelda games are like? I don't know. But it said it's a Zelda clone. Hey, look at that! I got another achievement. I'm liking the style of getting the achievements in this game so far. Basically, it's do almost nothing and you get achievements. That was weird. I feel disorientated. First of all, disorientated, not a word. It's just disoriented. So, little pro writing lesson to you there. Use correct words, not words that aren't real. Or at least not words that aren't grammatically correct. I hear people say disorientated all the time. Disoriented. I'm disoriented. You can disorient someone. You can't be disorientated. But that's neither here nor there. That was quite the dream sequence I had there. I learned so much. I know exactly what it means to be a Lightborn now. Anyway, what is this? An old map? Looks like it. What does it show, and where does it lead to? I bet Grandpa knows. Let me take it with me and show him. So Elder Daniel said the magical maze changes for every visitor, and this room too. That's just so weird. I wonder what kind of stuff Grandpa encountered during his visit back in the day. So do I. Well, let's do my favorite thing to do in the game. Yeet some chairs around. Alright. Oh, crap. That's the whole thing. I'm back at the door. Alright. Balls deep again. Sir Henry the Hammer of Skalitz is back. Between Bohemia and Westeros, I'm back in the Middle Ages. Oh, I was going to say, if you're watching House of the Dragon, don't spoil it. I've heard that it's good, so I'm saving it until the whole season's out before I watch any of it. Hey, look at that! I got another achievement! Damn, I'm good at this game. I love Kingdom Come Deliverance, Davezilla. You can't beat that stuff, it's the best. I saw in one of my videos, I think it was my Duncan the Tall one, you did the Dunk the Lunk, thick as a castle wall. That brings me right back into the books. I freaking love the Dunk and Egg stories. They're so good. Like, I really like the core books for the series, you know, the Song of Ice and Fire books. But I like the Dunk and Egg books more, I think. They're just so good. And I love the high medieval chivalry, jousting, you know, hedge knight feel. I love it so much more. It's way more interesting than all the intrigue and backstabbing of the main Game of Thrones story, at least in my opinion. But let's see what Grandpa gives us. Hopefully he gives us that sword so we can start beating up chickens with it. Grandpa, I'm back. What was that corridor about? Such a strange place. It felt almost as if... ... Grandpa? As a lorehead, I'll be very pleased and I'll leave it to that. Good. See, that's the thing. I was worried at first because of the way that they were talking about it, and they were kind of doing a lot of what a lot of TV does now, where they're kind of like building in excuses for something to not be very good. But then when it started coming out, I saw clips and I was like, it looks pretty good. And everybody that I know that's watched it has been saying it's much better than the later seasons of Game of Thrones were, so. So it looks like Grandpa's dying, which makes sense considering he was super old. No, please, grandfather! How formal. I love a good formal grandfather plea. Please, grandfather, do not die. And he's dead. Look at that. Our pleas went unheeded. Very, very rude to just die like that. In the name of the great tree and the gods, may Halder Lightborn, son of Halder, oh, they're all named Halder, find peace in this world, or the next. Here lies a great man, a mysterious man to a lot of us. But there was nothing mysterious about the love and friendship he gave to us all. We all saw this in the loving father figure he was for Cyrus and the memories we have of our own. Cyrus, my sweet boy, come over here and say goodbye to your grandfather. No, I'm sad, so I'm going to sit by this tree. I can't, Elder. It hurts too much. Checks out. We all understand. Stay if you please. Make sure you visit me afterwards in my house. We have so much to discuss. It still has the HBO sensationalism, but a good adaptation, no doubt. Good. That's good to hear, because with what I've seen of Rings of Power, I am not impressed. I haven't watched the full thing yet. I'll probably wait until that's all out and then watch it, and if it's terrible, I'll probably make some YouTube videos about it. But the House of the Dragon looks like it might be pretty good. And it's been a while since I had a medieval fantasy show to really get into, so it'd be nice to have one. Either that or George R. R. Martin could release a new book and I could read it, which I would prefer, just because I like the books better than watching the shows, but what are you going to do? If J.R.R. Tolkien hadn't died 100 years ago, it's not actually 100 years ago, but it seems that long, I'd be heavily anticipating his next book. Cyrus, do you still remember when Grandpa took us once for fishing? Do you remember how you saw this big fish that got so excited that you fell into the water? We did not catch any fish that day, but Grandpa did manage to drag you back onto the boat, Cyrus. Onto the boat. Cyrus, let us always keep Grandpa in our heart and remember what he has taught us, okay? The writing in here is so stilted. It's like they're not using any contractions, and there's these run-on sentences, but it's all formal. Let us not. This is really funny to read. It's dark already and I want to go home. Good night, cousin, and talk to you tomorrow. I'm also wondering if it's written by non-English speakers. Because just the syntax is all wrong. Anyway, let me go into Grandpa's house and... Oh, we're not by Grandpa's house. I want a sword. None of this story is going to hook me. They're making it take way too long for me to get a sword. Let's do some elder abuse. Throw some chairs at the elder. Yeah, take that, elder. I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I thought he said he had something for me. Where was I supposed to go? Maybe I should have been paying attention. Well, I feel like the only thing to do is run out into the wild. Oh, of course, they closed the gate. To Elder Madari from King Kulor. Huh. Who's this lady? Oh, you poor thing. Come here, what a terrible loss. I bet you could make me happier. Who's this guy? That's the blacksmith, right? Should go home and try to get some rest. Do I live at the farmhouse? Is that where I live? I haven't broken into these people's houses yet. Let's see if I can try. Oh, his house seems to be locked. Not very neighborly. How about here? Rude, rude, rude. The spider house there is open, but I couldn't get into the chests. That one's not open. What was this one? This one had a sign on it. Madari Artifact Shop. Can I climb ladders? Apparently not. Alright, back through the scary cave to my farm hidden in the... I don't know. What do you call a cave that doesn't have a roof? A valley? I don't know. This section here that seems to be entirely closed off. Very defensible. Nice tactical position for a farm. I also really like the windmill that's ground level. Why didn't they just do that in history? That's so much more efficient. Don't have to build a great big tower then. I'm probably in the wrong mood to be playing a new game like this because I'm probably being a little bit critical of it. Another cutscene? Well, I'm here, you're here. I'm here. I'm glad you're here, Davezilla. Most of the old streaming crew is not here today. Ooh, it says House of the Dragon has some time jumps that some folks are complaining about, but after the series runs its entirety, it'll become apparent that Season 1 is the prologue to the story. Yeah, I kind of figured, because I read Fire and Blood, and I can't remember what the other one is called, but I read both the anthology books that they released, so I'm pretty familiar with all the events going on. But I figured when they announced the show that it was going to take some skips, because the whole Dance of the Dragons takes place over a long time, and they had to set up the stuff leading up to it, so I figured the first season wouldn't even be during the dance. Is that like an alien spaceship? Those must be the bad guys, I can tell from the red shields with the white circle and a vaguely black cross on the inside. That's some powerful symbolism we got going on. What was that light? Hey, there's my sword. Look at that. Training sword. Alright. Keyboard. Pressed left mouse. Block is right mouse. That'll be easy enough. Run is shift. Ooh, boy. You see that? Bullet's here. Hey, look at that, Bullet. Haven't seen you for a while. See, I was expecting, I was like, I gotta hope the old streaming crew will be here. Davezilla, Bullet, maybe some Zeus, maybe some Panther, you know, the old crew. Even watching me play some weird new game. Let's see if I can kill a chicken. Take that. Man, I'm like a ninja. Ah, chicken, quit freaking out, chicken. Chicken does not like what I was doing. Oh, I can throw logs. Nice. Alright, well, what can I do with this sword? It's not very Zelda-like. In Zelda, I would be getting little green gems from hitting all these things. Well, at least I have a weapon now. And look how fast I can run. I'm like an anime weeb. I have the power of God and anime on my side. That's good. That's good to hear, Davezilla, because Season 8 of Game of Thrones was not impressive for me. Neither was Season 7. And if I'm being critical, neither was Season 6. But I'm not a critical person. I like to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Well, maybe I gotta go in here. Nope. Clearly not it. That gate's open. Is that gate open? Nope. I'm gonna go through this gate. Gotta find some good real weapons. What's this say? Madari. That must be the town I came from. Okay, that looks significant. Oh, good. Hopefully it's another cutscene. It's only one thing that I wish we had more of in this game, and it was long expositional dialogue boxes and cutscenes. Ah, look at that! My wishes have been fulfilled. Season 5 even. WTF was that Dorn arc. Yeah, they screwed everything up. Dave Zilla, did you read the books? Focus enemy is tab. Game, don't tell me how to play. I'm just gonna... Haha, cool, giant squirrels. Ah! I must have ran out of stamina. Ah! Okay, well, I'm gonna block it now. Haha! Suck on that. First blood. You see how I parried that squirrel? Yeah, no, they totally screw up Dorn in the show. In the books, the Dorn arc and how it ties to the Essos arc is actually one of the more interesting things that they ever introduced. And then it just is nothing in the show. They introduce the characters, and then they kill off not Doran, well, they kill off him too, but they kill off, what's his name? The Red Viper. I can't remember his name. And then they're like, what do we do with the rest of these guys? And they're like, I don't know, just kill them or whatever. It was not great. You know, as much as I'm criticizing this game for being, like, hardcore indie, it's not terrible, if I'm being honest. I've played much worse games than this. Ooh, like a pearl-looking thing. Oh no, I missed it! I didn't pick it up, whatever it was. No. So apparently you gotta pick stuff up quick after they drop it in this game. Otherwise it disappears. Alright. So I can't break anything. That kind of bums me out. But it'll speed me up. That's how I lost Ocarina of Time so many times. I got distracted looting stuff. Not that this has a time limit. I don't think it does. If it does, they should have explained it in a more meaningful way because I totally missed that message. Yeah, take that, squirrel. Yeah, Marcella getting maimed in the Dark Star incident would have made great TV. I mean, I honestly think it would have. I think it would have been way better. The whole... I hate it all. I hate it all so much. For one thing, like, in the TV show, you can tell what they were doing. They were just like, God, it's hard to write for this many people. Let's kill everyone. And so, like, in the books, most of the characters that they, like, kill off in, like, seasons 5 and 6, and then, you know, to a lesser extent 7, they're still alive in the books. You know, like, Barristan Selmy's still totally alive and kicking. Marcella and Tom, like, all of them are still alive. Yeah, they passed the events of the books for it, but... for some of them, they just killed them in the show because they didn't want to have to write for them anymore. Lexi says, I'm going to try a grilled cheese with tomato in it. Oh, you're trying it, and it turned out pretty good. Yeah, no, I've had that before. It simulates having tomato soup. So you take a grilled cheese, you put a slice of tomato in there while you're grilling it, and then you eat that instead of having tomato soup to dip it in, and it imitates the taste of it pretty well. So yeah, pretty fun. Ooh. Well, you can swim. And breathe underwater, apparently. Well, I hope I can get out of this water patch. Here we go. This looks like something. Come on. There we go. Funny thing is, it doesn't give me heartburn. That's good. Tomato soup gives me wicked heartburn. I put a spoonful of that stuff in my mouth and I'm going to be burping fire for hours. Stannis the Manus lives to claim the throne. Yeah, and the Stannis arc is one of the best ones in the book. I'm super excited to see where all that goes, who sent the pink letter, what the Manderleys are able to achieve, because I love all of that. That's why I said So the first 3 seasons of the show very faithfully adapt the books. Like, it's almost shot for shot. You could, if you wanted to read the Game of Thrones books, or the Song of Ice and Fire books, you could probably skip right to A Storm of Swords if you've seen the show and perfectly understand what's going on, because the story doesn't really start to diverge heavily until then. You know, from books to TV. But yeah, the Stannis arc in the books is really interesting, and in the show, it sucked. It was so bad. So I can't see the... Ooh. Well, I'm guessing this door is the way we're supposed to go, so I'm going to check out this corner first. I don't want to miss what could be over here. Ooh, squirrels. Who would have called it? And a puzzle. And considering I am the puzzle master, that'll be good to solve. Damn, I'm also an expert swordsman. Wyman Manderley is fat, but he's still badass. At least they won't grow to be phrased. Yeah, no. Oh, hey, look at that. We got Karina Smirnoff in here. Good. Good to see here, Karina. I always need a mod online, otherwise things could get heated. Oh, I guess that just opened up the door, didn't it? No, yeah, Wyman Manderley, what he was getting up to in Winterfell at the end of A Feast for Crows, got me really interested. So, no, that's what I said. I said the books are significantly better than the show for, you know, once they start diverging. Early on, the show is really good. Oh yeah, Lexi's a mod too, that's right. I forgot I had both of you as mods. They should have called this game like the squirrel killing simulator, because so far that's been like 90% of what I've done. That and long expositional dialogue boxes. Like I said, I am being needlessly harsh on this game. It plays decently well. It's obviously janky because it's an indie game, but for an indie game, it's not that bad. It does remind me of Zelda, so the comparison for that is fair. There's obviously a lot more squirrel killing than I'm used to in Zelda, but you know, you can't make an omelet without killing a couple squirrels. Alright, another cemetery. I'm glad that we ran all this way to find another cemetery. 1, 2, 2, 4. I wonder what that means. Oh, we'll find out. What does this say? Gaining the lucky 8 twice equals eternal wealth precise. Gaining the lucky 8 twice. Well, clearly this is some sort of a puzzle. I need to add these up to 8? Getting the lucky 8 twice equals eternal wealth precise. This is so weird. Reminds me of the thing from Shrek. You will be fine, something, and beauty divine. Gaining the lucky 8 twice. Well, 2 times 4 is 8. That's all I got. 2 times 1 is 2. Maybe there's more. Ah, there's more. I'm gonna have to reset it. Hopefully it gives me the chance to do it again. Okay. So, what the heck am I supposed to do? So we have 4 right there. 2, there's 4, 2, 2, 4, 5. Okay, so what, do I just have to make sure it adds up to 16? Take the 1 out. That's 8 on that side. 8 on that side. Okay. I thought it was going to give me treasure. That was all just to open a gate? Makes me regret becoming a puzzle master, all just for this. Alright. Whatever. Lame. I was hoping to get a sword or something. Or a sick breastplate or something. What do we got down there? That must be where I just came from. Suck on that, squirrel. Ah! I was to say I was trying to parry it, and then I was going to brag about how good I was at parrying. But I missed a couple too many strikes to actually follow through on that. Alright. I'll go this way. The air doesn't smell so foul up here. When in doubt, always follow your nose. Look, I found a glowing thing. Wait, glowing things were like... That's how you got to the next zone. I don't want to leave this zone until I've explored it. Because that's how you lose out on all your elusive mystery boxes. Nope. I almost fell. Alright, guess we're going to have to go the low-down path. Because I'm pretty sure if I go towards that glowing orb, it's going to send me into the next zone. I like the little streaks it puts on the screen. It makes it seem like I'm going much faster than I am. Yeah, look at that. See? That's why we come back. 5,000 gold pieces. Betcha I can buy a sword with that. Oh no, why'd I do that? crap. Now I have to run all the way back around. Oh, boy. If I could even remember. Where the heck did I go? Through here, I imagine. Or is that where I... Oh, no, I fell in this stupid water thing again. Warhorse needs to get to work. I still need to hunt down more of those horse sons that Sigismund sent. I know. There's some games... So, I'm excited for Hogwarts Legacy. I didn't think I would be because I'm not that into Harry Potter generally. But the game just looks like it's going to be really good. But, like, other than that, my most anticipated game for sure of the next couple years is whatever the next game Warhorse Studios does. I fully believe it's going to be a Kingdom Come Deliverance sequel. I don't think anything else makes sense. They're a small indie studio. That's the only IP they have. They left it on a cliffhanger, and it sold really well for being an indie, title. I think they sold like 6 million copies of it or something like that. So that's pretty dang good. I really hope that they're hard at work on it. My gut tells me that they're just being intelligent about it. I recently released a video on the channel covering the state of gaming in 2022, and I went through all the reasons why I'm kind of mad at the gaming industry right now. It's a video of me doing a lot of complaining, basically. But I'm hoping that Warhorse Studios is being intelligent about it, and that ever since they stopped developing the DLCs, they've been working on the next game. And I'm hoping that within the next year or so, we're going to get an announcement for it. And it's not going to be like, we're working on this, and it'll probably be done sometime in the next decade. But it'll be, we've been working hard, and the game is done. It's going to be coming out in 6 months or whatever, I'm hoping that's the way that we get the second game announced. So, but yeah, I definitely want it. Other than Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Elder Scrolls 6, yeah, if it ever comes out in my lifetime, if I haven't died of old age. By the time it comes out, I'm excited for that. The new Fable game has potential to be good, because it looks like they're going to go a lot less cartoony. It is literally set up to pick up where we were. Maybe you can be a good at nothing moron that enters Henry's service. I mean, if it depends. So you could go lots of ways. What they could do is they could reframe it. So basically, you start exactly as you left. But the skills you learned and the equipment you have and all that sort of stuff, while it was really good in your small pocket of Bohemia, maybe it's not nearly as good where you're going. So, like, maybe they have way better weapons and armor, or, like, the knights or people that you end up fighting over there are way more skilled. So, like, you have to learn new moves and new combos and all sorts of stuff. They could do that. They could do the thing where they start off and allow you to start overpowered if you want to import your save, for your consistency's sake. Or they could take the cheap and easy way out, which I think is probably the best option in this case. And that would be to do the old, you're riding with Hans Kapan, you get ambushed, you get knocked unconscious or something, and you're like in a coma for a long time or whatever. Like, long enough for your muscles to atrophy and for you to, like, forget stuff, so you have to relearn or something like that. It's a cheap gameplay thing. But I think it could be doable. And obviously they could use that as a way to say that when you got knocked out, all of your money was stolen along with your weapons and armor. So you start off being physically weak because, like I said, your muscles atrophied and all that sort of stuff. And also all of your possessions were stolen, so you don't have a horse and armor and weapons anymore. And now you're, not in the same area of land where you could go back to your friends or whatever and get new weapons and armor. So they could do that to kind of simulate starting over. Another thing that I think would work really well, it wouldn't continue the story directly, but one of the things that I saw a suggestion for and I actually liked it, was the idea of it being a prequel game where you play as Martin from Skalitz, and you play to show his youth. I think that could be a lot of fun. Yeah, I think so too, Dave Zell. I think that's the big thing, is that that light was outside. I should not be here. What? Not gonna let me go check that out? That's lame. Restrictions on travel. Don't love it. Let's see if there's fall damage. There is. Figured it out. I wouldn't mind playing as Martin and see his childhood. Or like you said, we could play as like some weak idiot who Henry picks up and, kind of follow the same path as the first one. Because yes, it was the best thing that made the game so engaging was the fact that you were this know-nothing idiot who couldn't read or barely knew how to use a sword. That did make it more fun to play the game. At least I think so. Holy crap, squirrel! What are the odds? 2 squirrels! After I kill these things, I gotta check it out and see if there's skills I should be using. Because I think I leveled up twice already. Alright, let's check this out. Level 3. What can I do? What's this? What's this? Doesn't appear that I can do anything. So it must just be... Maybe it's just automatic? Maybe it just upgrades... Ooh, what was that? I found a rare tree spirit. Is this game also Pokemon? Is that thing just gonna follow me around now? Alright, I'll take it. I'm fine with that. I don't see anything else over here. We're just gonna continue on. Hiya! I'm getting so good. I bet you there's no enemies in this game that are going to be a challenge for me soon. I've become a master of the sword. Whoa! Missed that jump. Fall damage. Oh, now I see my XP bar. It's way down in the bottom right. Checks out. Formally apologize to the Rite sheep farmer for using literally hundreds of his sheep to hone my bow hand. Yeah, when I think it was in my second playthrough when I decided to get as overpowered as possible before leaving Skalitz, I found out that the animals in there would respawn over time. And so not only did I kill all the villagers, steal all their stuff, have like a full suit of armor and weapons and all that sort of stuff, but I had a couple thousand groschen from looting everything and selling as much as I could. And I had also maxed out most of my combat by just repeatedly going back and killing the cows. So there's definitely exploits to the game. I remember, like, within the year that it released, a lot of people online complaining about how hard Kingdom Come Deliverance was. And I was like, 2 things. First of all, get good. You know, once you've played it long enough, you figure it out and it's not that hard. And number 2, get a bow. They put the archery in there and they made it so overpowered that easy mode in that game is just archery. Yeah, you have to learn how to aim because they don't have a reticle, you know. So you have to actually kind of create a sight picture in the game and get used to using the specific bow that you're using. But I love that. It's why to this day Kingdom Come Deliverance has my absolute favorite archery system out of any game I've ever played. Because if you play something like Skyrim, and mind you, I love Skyrim, but it takes no skill to be an archer in Skyrim. In Kingdom Come Deliverance, like I said, you aim using a sight picture, which you actually have to develop as if you were shooting a bow in real life. And every single bow is different. So the more you use one specific bow, the better you're going to get with that bow. And not only that, they've got a bunch of different types of arrows, all of which act differently and are more effective against different targets at different ranges. It was, like I said, out of any game I've ever played, Kingdom Come Deliverance has by far the best archery system. Look, a sword in a stone. I'm guessing I'm the chosen one. That voice. Hey, who are you? Do I have to take this sword? You don't have to. You do whatever you want. You leave. Formally... Oh, he's still talking to you. Yes, free at last. Did I just pull the sword out? Look at that. Sword of Radabar and Selena. I got 2 achievements. I'm hoping that by the end of today I'll have gotten all the Steam achievements for this game. It's a kind of a cool looking sword. Looks to be a single-edged sword, 2-handed. Has like a Gin-style crossguard. It's not bad. It feels so light. I wish you could see this, Grandpa. Okay, that's a little creepy. You took this magical sword. I doubt he or she will be proud. Holy tree, a monster. What? Who are you? Are you a tree fairy?
Selena.
A monster? I should slap you silly. Yes, of course I'm a tree fairy. My name is Selenia, and who are you? Hey, look at that! We got someone new. Come to Jesus that says sword. Yes, sword. I can't believe it. Forgive me, fairy. My name is Cyrus Lightborn. What just happened to me? Am I dreaming? I like how Lightborn is the family name, apparently. This whole time I thought it was like being Dragonborn in Skyrim, like it was the thing, but apparently it's just our name. You wish. You took a magical hidden sword and you lifted the sacred seal of Radabar. Are you kidding me? A sacred seal of... What did you say?
Radabar.
The sacred seal of Radabar, the first Grandmaster of the Archkeepers. He carved and enchanted this stone to hide this relic sword from the Gan-Ti. Gan-Ti? The old evil from the fairy tales my grandpa told me about? Ah, so I've become a mere fairy tale then. Ha 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 ha. Step back, Cyrus. This is a spawn of evil. Thank you for releasing the seal and wielding this weapon so fierce. Haha. It's strange it hasn't consumed you. Let me repay my gratitude by destroying your beloved village. The archery is very powerful, but that's pretty accurate. A heavy longbowman finds a gap in the plate and you're screwed. Skewered. What was that? Was he pure Gan-Ti? What does he mean by repaying his gratitude? Run, Cyrus. He's attacking your village. This is evil we are dealing with. So be swift. Use your sword and my magic. I could feel that coming on. Magic? I don't want to use magic. Better not be essential to the game, because I want to play a hack-and-slash sword game, not a magic nonsense. Wow. This sword takes almost as long as the wooden one does to kill. Yeah, no, they did a great job with the archery in Kingdom Come Deliverance. The thing about it is, especially because most of the time I'd use the better piercing arrows, which are basically bodkin arrows, historically speaking, the only place that it was almost impossible to pierce with bodkin arrows out of a nice heavy warbow would be the helmet, because helmets were usually designed A, to make arrows glance off, and B, out of pretty thick metal. And the breastplate, because it was the same thing. They were designed to make arrows glance off, and also they were nice and thick. It was the thickest part of your armor. Other parts of the plate, however, you could pierce with a warbow using bodkin arrows. Hey, Ninja Slap's here! It's been a while, Ninja Slap. We're getting the old gang back together. Look at that. We're gonna have to get down in the garage, break out the guitars and the drum set, and play The Boys Are Back in Town. Because, you know, for obvious reasons. We're just running around killing squirrels and Pikachus. Hey, dick. Man, the stamina sure doesn't fill back up very fast in this game. Should I kill this tree spirit? Because it didn't follow me when it was supposed to. Well, I mean, I assume it was supposed to follow me. Take that, squirrel. Wish you could roll in this. Cool, love murder. Oh yeah! Yeah, we're slaying these Pikachu things. So far, the whole point of the game seems to be killing squirrels and killing Pikachus. That's what I've gathered so far. That, and obviously, I'm a light, something. Light... I already forgot. Lightborn? And the Gan-Ti is bad guys. Apparently the god in this game is a tree, because he was saying things like, holy tree! Which, you know, I assume is an expletive based on their deity system. You can run real fast, though, so it's fun. And swinging the sword takes an astounding amount of stamina, but sprinting around the map doesn't. Come on, Pikachu, I choose you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Ninja Slap, haven't seen you for a while. Are you still streaming? This was my first stream for a while. I think the last one I did was my funeral stream for Red Dead. I have not been streaming since then. Been real busy. I wonder if I'm supposed to be killing all these things on the way back to town, or if I'm supposed to just rush there and save everyone. I'm gonna get there and all the houses are gonna be burnt down and everyone's gonna be dead. And they're gonna be like, what took so long? And I'll be like, The squirrels, man. Oh, you're selling your house and moving, eh? Fun, fun. Selling it and, like, buying a cheaper place, or what? Not that that's entirely relevant, but... Okay, this is... Okay, so the village is back this way. All I care about is that we actually got a real sword, so I'm not running around like some sort of a rube with a wooden sword. Come on, Pikachu, let's do this. We're getting better. I like that I've got my controller plugged in over there, and every time I use my sword, it vibrates a little bit. Is that one of those flower things from Mario? This game is just full of Nintendo ripoffs. We got Pokemon, Zelda, Mario. I'm surprised they didn't get sued. Should be back streaming by late October. Yeah, it's been a while since I saw any of your streams. It's probably just YouTube not recommending things like they should be. Like, you know, they always do. But yeah, I haven't noticed you go live for a while. Ah, there's the fall damage. I killed that squirrel in 2 hits that time. That's good. Means we're getting a little bit more effective. Suck it. Alright. I wish there was a way to get back to the village faster than running back through all these tiny little caves and twisting and winding and all that sort of stuff. I'm gonna go take care of these ones first. I don't know if we're supposed to be killing these people on the way, but my gut is to kill them all, so we can get nice and leveled up, so that way when I have to go fight the Gan-Ti, I'm not going in there like some under-leveled rube. Oh, you're switching down to an apartment, I see. Buying or just renting? Because the house I'm in, we bought this house, and basically, the plan is, once we get her all fixed up and ready to go, you know, to our max potential there, we'll sell it, and then we're going to build a new house. Because currently we live in an old house, so you're renting. You just rented an apartment. Yeah, I mean, if you don't need a house, it's definitely more expensive than a lot of things. I mean, I like owning just because eventually you own it and you can sell it, you know, so you don't walk away with nothing. My dad lived in a house. He rented a house for about 10 years, and it was like $1,000 a month for the rent. So, feasibly, he spent, what, like $120,000 on rent in the time that he lived there? You know. When you think about it like that, it's like, okay, that's a lot. Probably could have bought a house in that time and then sell it, but, you know, what are you gonna do? These humans really hate it when I draw them out and circle them in the open, feathering them with arrows. Oh, but that's the thing. Like I said, any amount of people in Kingdom Come Deliverance, as long as you're good at kiting, you just keep running around in circles, and whenever you get the opening, pop a shot in one. Maybe you get lucky, especially with the humans, because a lot of them have open face helmets, so you can just pop one right in their face and kill them. And you just keep running around until you get another shot, and you can take out basically any size. That's what I figured out early on, and I think it was my first playthrough, when I figured out, over in, Pribyslavitz. It's hard for me to say it like the Czech people say it, Privitslavitz? I'm not sure how they say it. But, I'd go in there, I'd piss off the whole camp, and I'd just have them follow me, and then I would do that. I'd run around in a big wide circle, and, whenever I'd get a big enough opening, I'd take a nice, careful, aimed shot, pop one of them in the face, and just take them out one at a time like that. I own the house I'm in now, so I'll be holding on to my money. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Especially if you can rent for decently cheap, because then you're, you got that money for if you ever want to build or buy or do anything like that in the future. Yeah, owning a house is definitely more expensive than renting for a lot of reasons. People just look at the mortgage payment and they think that's it, because they're like, "Oh, I pay $800 a month in rent. I can afford a $600 mortgage." But a good example of how home ownership can be so much more, and I'm sure anybody that's watching can know this. I recently had to redo my septic system at my house, and because of the land that I'm in and the requirements, I had to do a really specific mound system. That's all that we could put in here, and it was about $25,000. You know, so that was straight out of pocket, 25 grand. How many people that are renting an apartment could afford that? You know, owning houses is significantly more expensive. You know, that's why you get all the perks of owning the place. It took forever to get back there. Oh no, looks like I'm maybe a little bit late. Where is everyone? I guess from the fire would be toastin'. The village under attack, I noticed. Get yourself to safety and get some help? No, I don't want to be a wiener, I want to fight. Yeah, let's fight some flowers, I'll do it. Ow! Dick. Ah, that one can spit stuff. Yeah, I was gonna play... Damn, I wish you could roll in this game. Haha! You see that sick parry? I wonder what that means. Scallots all over again. Yeah, it is a little bit like Scallots, isn't it? If you die, you will respawn in the same location. Any game progress will be saved continuously. Don't give up. No consequences. Yeah, this is the work of Markvart von Aulitz. Yeah, the first time I played... I'm just going to skip through that. First time I played through Kingdom Come Deliverance, the end of the prologue at... yeah, the prologue at the beginning shocked me. It was... I was not expecting it to get that hardcore that fast. It was definitely a good way to open up the story, though. So what happened to Red Dead? For me or for the game? Because the answer for the game is just Rockstar has totally abandoned it. And they haven't added any new content in so long that I've kind of wandered away from it. I still love playing Red Dead Online, and of course Red Dead 2 is one of the best games ever made. But it's basically dead on the channel. So I've moved away from it and I'm playing other stuff now. I hope that once they've figured out exactly how much attention they need to give to GTA 6, that maybe they will focus on Red Dead 2 a little bit. Because it seems a shame to me to just let such a good online mode die. Couldn't have voice acted at all. Cyrus, are you alright? Oh. This is good voice acting, I love it. Elder Daniel, that is a long story. I am so sorry for what I have done. The attack was because of me, Elder, because I took this sword. It is true, Elder Daniel, sir. The boy broke the seal of Radabar by taking this very sword. Thanks. Thanks for having my back. Good gracious, by all that is holy, a fairy! Forgive me, good fairy. Oh my, what an honor it is to speak to a sprout of the holy tree. What? He broke the seal of Radabar? The gods have mercy on our souls. Halder warned me that this day would eventually come. Oh, you played... So, Ninja Slap, what you been playing then if you haven't been playing Red Dead? Grandpa, what does he have to do with all of this? He warned me about Radabar's seal years ago. Boy, your grandfather was the Grand Master of the Order of the Archkeepers. Of course he was. Who else would he be? A member of an ancient order of knights sworn to protect the world from evil. He was a hero, Cyrus. He tried to tell you on the day he died. He intended to pass the title on to you. As you do, that's how Grandmasters are made. One dies of old age, and he gets to make his grandson, who's not even a knight. He gets to make him the Grandmaster of the Order, and so on and so forth. Oh, you've been playing Star Citizen and Apex. Star Citizen. Isn't Star Citizen the game that has been in alpha for, like, forever, and they just recently passed $500 million worth of crowdfunding? I think I remember seeing an article about that it was originally announced in, what was it, 2012, and they still haven't actually fully released the game. Yeah, can you believe that they raised $500 million in crowdfunding? That blows my mind. I've never played the game. Maybe it's really good. But how on earth could they have raised that much money and also not finished the game? You are brave-hearted, my boy. Halder would be proud. Don't come back here without help, or you will bring these creatures back with you. Be safe in the name of Gan the tree and the gods. The Elder's right, Cyrus. It is a very nice game, and I have a lot of fun. Yeah, I've never played it. Then again, as much as I like sci-fi for, like, TV shows, I'm not nuts about sci-fi games. They're kind of fun, but I think they miss the feeling for me. Because, like, No Man's Sky and Outer Worlds and stuff like that, they're just not that good. I wish they were, but they're just not that great. This guy seems new. Taib? Hi, dear friends. Welcome. How do you do? Please, let me introduce myself. My name is Taib Doublewit Finch, merchant from the north and specialist. I bet you this is the guy who moves into that house. Sorry I could not help but overhear your discussion earlier. So you're having some trouble with this sword you found. Even have an elemental fairy by your side. How extraordinary. Hello, Taib. Nice to meet you. My name is Cyrus, and this is my friend Selena. How do you know about this sword, and what do you mean by helping us? And how do you know about us elemental spirits, sir? Can't help you with the burden of your quest, but let's say I'm an expert of all rare artifacts out there. Traveled all the way from the north to open my small craft shop in this fairy village. Excuse me. There are a lot of wonders in this world, and believe me, little miss, I've seen and heard a lot about ye brothers and sisters out there. Now guess what I found when I completed this building. Ye won't believe me. Come follow me downstairs, I'll show ye myself. He says ye a lot. Chapter completed and checkpoint reached. You may now continue from this chapter after you quit the game. Oh, good. Would have been real annoying if I had to start all the way over. My favorite games are set pre-1980. Have no idea why. I love the more simple times. Oh no, Dave Zilla, I totally agree. My favorite setting for a game is historically accurate medieval games, like Kingdom Come Deliverance, Bannerlord, stuff like that. Or not historically accurate, but historically authentic. So just a regular medieval game, no magic, nothing like that. That's my #1 favorite. Then after that, it's medieval fantasy, so that's really broad. Anything with, you know, swords and castles fits into that one. Then anything after that is period pieces. So that could be Age of Tall Ships, Revolutionary Times, the Wild West, anything pre-1900. But then, yeah, I would say pre-1940 would be after that, and the newer it gets, the less I like it. I like it for the same reasons I like Red Dead. Open world, free roaming, multiple planet systems, etc., free trade and missions. Maybe I should try it. Maybe it's fun. Who's this? What do we got here? Cyrus, did you see my cat Luna? Yeah. Alright, that's a side quest. Fun. I hear her meowing. Can't be that far off. I can hear the cat. How far away could she possibly be? I still can't kill chickens! What the hell's wrong with this game? I'm the same, just not much in the hot way of high fantasy. Give me a sword and a pistol and my horse and turn me loose. No, I agree. The more magic a game has, the more it loses me, which is why I'm surprised that I'm actually excited for the Hogwarts Legacy game, because that's just magic. So we'll have to see. Maybe I'll start playing it and I'll just hate it because I don't like the magic. But, so even for Elden Ring, my whole first playthrough of Elden Ring, I didn't touch magic once. I was just sword and shield and heavy armor the entire time. I was hoping I'd be able to buy something from him. But yeah, I can live with high fantasy, just because, like I said, if it's something like Skyrim, you don't need to use the magic. But, no, I love historical games. They're so much fun. I also, so like this game is making a mistake that a lot of indie games do. They give you a lot of exposition at the beginning, a lot of information that you just don't want. For me, in an open world game like this, where it's not super RPG heavy, there's a bunch of people over there. That's interesting. I just want you to give me the sword, open up the map, and let me explore. Let me figure out what the world has got hidden in it. Let me find things organically, you know. So far, like I said, I've been obviously very critical of this game the whole time I've been playing it, just because I've been playing so many indie games recently that I'm getting a little sick of how indie some of them feel. But this game isn't that bad. It's honestly a pretty solid title so far. Look at all these soldiers. This guy seems to be someone very important. Welcome back, Your Highness. Lord Shader is waiting for you, Lord Shader. Next we have Lord Texture and Lord Navmesh. Alright, so that seems to be some sort of like a castle, capital city type thing. What was the other way? Well, I didn't check out this cave yet. Seems like the natural thing to check out. It's just a bush in here and nothing else. That's fun. Seems like a really important cave to have. Alright, those guys are just exploring the open, or guarding the open road. Sir Navmesh. Yeah, that's what I said. He said Lord Shader. You got Sir Navmesh and Lord Shader.
Step back, citizen.
I don't care. Nobody gets to go inside. That seems rude. What if I kill you? Won't even let me kill him. Wow. Not a lot of freedom. Let's see if these guys will let me go through.
Step back.
What? Okay, so I guess I'm going up this high road. That made the option for me. I got to the crossroads and I was like, ooh, which way should I take? Frozen in indecision. I tried all three and was left the road less traveled. Which I guess is this one up here. Hopefully the heavy exposition is over now, and I can just get to some hacking and slashing. Hey, look! A new type of enemy! Yeah, like I said, I just wish there was a roll function. Did I kill the mushroom? No, I did not. Come here, you Goomba. Ow! 22 damage! Take her easy there, buddy. There we go. Itchy, 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 itchy. But no. Yeah, for anyone that didn't watch that video I recently did talking about the state of gaming in 2022, I'm just so sick of it all. Games get released in early access, and then they stay in them for a decade, and then by the time they finally get released, nobody cares about them anymore. The game's old by that point, you know? Everyone's been playing it forever. And it just, nothing makes you feel like being back on the GameCube than people stopping you from going where you want. Right? Give me freedom, buddy! That's why, I think I was, when I was talking about the Hogwarts Legacy game recently, I was saying, I want the freedom to do anything, like, that could be attack people where I shouldn't, even if it's really stupid. You know? Like in Kingdom Come Deliverance, you can be a level 0 noob, have absolutely no good weapons and armor, and be, like, terrible at everything. And you can walk into Rete and just start trying to kill people. And maybe you get lucky and make it out of there alive. Maybe you don't, and they just straight up kill you. But it gives you the freedom to do it. That's what I want in a game. A, because I usually figure out how to be pretty good at the game, and then I can just go wherever I want and do whatever I want. Which is a fun, free feeling, which we don't get in real life. But also, I just love the actual freedom and exploration. Give me the decision in Hogwarts Legacy. Give me the decision to challenge a professor to a duel. You know, let me make that choice. Don't lock me out of using my wand except in like extremely specific circumstances. Nothing lamer than that. Yeah, this game does harken back to GameCube, doesn't it? Even the graphics kinda scream GameCube. Maybe high-end GameCube. Because like I said, you can tell they're going very artsy-fartsy and they're trying to imitate Zelda. But I don't think they miss by much. It looks a lot like it. I like how the enemy types are very slowly, like, changing as we switch zones. There's significant crossover of the earlier types. We're past the squirrel zone, so now you're in this zone. Your base level enemy is the Pikachu things, and we have the flower things that were introduced at the end of last zone. But now we've got these mushroom things too. It's a very old game design where they slowly taper you through the different enemy types. I also like the complexity of the combat in this game. Strike, 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 jump. Or strike, 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 parry. That looks like a chest. Let's see if we can get some more gold. 7,000 gold pieces. Nice. Alright. That way seems to be the next zone. Let's see what there's here. Oh, this must be that way I didn't go. Yep. Ooh, there's a... Maybe this isn't the way I went. Yeah, there's that thing I found. How was there an enemy that I didn't kill through here? Didn't I go through here? Oh, there's a chest here. I must not have come in here. Ow! Where is my stamina bar? It must be the one right there. Found a rare artifact. Yeah, I would say most likely with this game, you've got a fan or a series of fans of their classic Nintendo games recreating it for a more modern game. That does feel what this game is like, because it's got... You can tell, like I said, this is a dated game design. The way that they're doing everything in this feels very old school. I don't have a problem with that. The thing is a lot of modern games all kind of feel the same, and part of that comes from the fact that basically everybody's using Unreal Engine now, you know, so they all look the same. But they all kind of act the same too, and that's fine if the thing that everyone's... Hey, look at that, we got a new enemy type. A bumblebee. If I had to criticize something, like actually criticizing it because it's of much lower quality than I would expect, it's the writing in here. Everything else about this game is pretty good for being an indie title. Like, the combat's not bad, movement's fine. The animations are very artsy-fartsy, as are the graphics, but nothing is so bad that it's taking me out of it. It's a lot like playing a Zelda game. But, the writing in here so far has been pretty bad. Not just in, like, a quality sense, but even in a technical sense. The sentence structure is pretty rough. A lot of the punctuation doesn't make sense. There's been quite a few run-on sentences. And the dialogue feels very stilted, you know. It doesn't feel like people that know each other are actually talking to each other. It feels very artificial. Yeah, I agree, Davezilla. I think that a lot of it could probably be explained by translation. If this game isn't made by a native English speaker, it would make sense that the English is a little weird. And as far as I know, it wasn't. It could be made... It's got a very Eastern-sounding name, so this could be a Japanese-made game for all I know. Ooh, I should have paid attention there. My HP almost was all the way down. I know that staircase back there seemed to be the obvious way forward, but maybe it was just an extra place with the chest? That's the thing, you always gotta tell, because in these dated game designs, you almost always have two paths. One that's the way to progress onward, and one that has the hidden stuff that you can get, loot or side objectives or whatever. And I like to take the optional path first, get it... beans. I just got the "you died" screen. Is this... Okay, so this is right where I just came through. Well, so that path I took must have been the main path, so I'll check out the staircase this time. See what's up here. You get another one of those tree things? I wish I knew what these things did. Because I found 3 of them so far, but they don't seem to do anything.
Keep going.
Okay, that's a heal button.
Pull a shield.
Okay, that's a shield. I don't know, maybe I'll figure out the magic. What do we got in here? Got a cave of some sort. Maybe it's not the old 2-path system. Maybe it is actually going to branch off and have fully unique paths. Ow! Oh my god! That was a little intense. I love the vibrating controller too. That's my favorite. I love it. Alrighty, we're not going to go that way this time. Maybe that's for a little bit higher level. Huh. Seems to do more damage when I attack from the front. That's weird. Yeah, Dave Zill, that was a little unexpected. I wasn't as prepared for that as I thought I was going to be. Karina Smirnoff is just sitting in the background listening to this and canning applesauce. That's fair. That's what we're all doing right now. I'm also canning applesauce. That's why I'm doing so bad at the game. I thought that was obvious. Ouch. Yeah, I was gonna play Asanzo today. That's what I was going to stream. That's the World War I hardcore shooter I've been playing recently. It just came out a little while ago. It's made by the same people that made Verdun and Tannenberg. It's a lot like Hell Let Loose. So if you remember when I would stream Hell Let Loose, it's a lot like that, except instead of being set in World War II, it's World War I. I've been loving it. It's a really great game. And oh, man. Oh, man alive. Man. I heard that was good. Oh, yeah, Asanzo? It's been great. I've been really loving it. I was talking to Imperium Gaming the other day. Great channel. If you like Kingdom Come Deliverance, Dave Zilla, and you haven't checked out Imperium Gaming, he's some smart guy. He went to college for history or something or whatever. You can tell he's a smart guy when you're watching his videos. You watch my videos, even my history videos, and it's just, you know, you can tell it's a guy that likes history and is very interested in it, but he didn't go to a college for history. But you listen to this guy and you're like, oh, this guy's smart. So yeah, Imperium Gaming. If you look that up, he's got a whole bunch of videos covering the historical context of Kingdom Come Deliverance, and they're all really good. Like, the production quality's super high. But anyway, I was talking to him yesterday because we were talking about Asanzo, and yeah, we basically agree. It is a solid game. It's fun. Like, yes, it's a hardcore shooter, so you have to get used to the fact that if you get shot in this game, you don't just, like, your screen doesn't just go red and it shakes for a little bit and then you get better. No, you pretty much always die if you get shot. He's some smart guy. Hell, that's everybody to me, right? Yeah, every once in a while in life you get... Oh my god! This is more times than I died in my whole first playthrough of Elden Ring. Holy crap. So those bees are apparently pretty... Oh man, why don't I remember that I have the ability to heal myself? Maybe I'll remember it this time. Where the heck is my stamina bar? If I knew where my stamina bar was, I wouldn't go back in there to go in for my next strike and die so many times. We got that guy in one go. I don't like the group of 3. Alright, let's do these guys. I gotta take out the bees. The bees are able to shoot those projectiles at me, and that's what keeps getting me. Okay, well that guy must be blocking my hits. Ah! 12 damage. I can do 1 damage on him, and he does 12 on me. That doesn't seem fair. I have a sword, and he's a flower. It should be really easy for me to kill him. Ah, run away. Suddenly I can't run. Haha, we took out the bee. We haven't taken any damage this time. Ah! Well, we took some damage. Ah! Where the heck is the stamina bar? That's the only thing. It's the combat in this game isn't very complex. You basically have one attack and one block, but there's no roll option. So if I get in too close to make my next strike, and it won't let me because the invisible stamina bar is all the way down, I just die. Maybe I just gotta give it some time each time. Take that mushroom. Ow! How about you, Bullet? You still there? What you been playing recently? I think I saw you playing some Grand Theft Auto the other day. The funny thing with me in Grand Theft Auto 5, I'll install it, and I'll play it for a couple days, and, like, during those days, I'll be like, wow, this is fun, why did I stop playing? And then one day I won't play it, and then another day I won't play it, and it'll be like weeks and weeks and weeks, and I'll be like, why do I have this installed? I never play it, and then I uninstall it for another 6 months. Because I was so hey, look at that, I actually parried one. Suck on that, bee. I am a combat god. Anyway, I reinstalled Bannerlord, Mountain Blade Bannerlord the other day, and started a new playthrough on that. And I'm playing the CA Eagle Rising mod. It converts everything into like a late antiquity period, so you got, you know, Rome and Scythians and Scythians. We got all sorts of the ancient peoples. Probably should have parried that, huh? Haha. Parry this, you casual. And having fun with it again. I love Mountain Blade. I'm excited that they're finally gonna release the full version of that so we can get some good mods going on. Ouch. Look at that. I remembered how to heal. $32 damage. That seems excessive. Alrighty. I'm taking the combat more seriously now, so I'm hopefully not going to die as much. That was a lot of deaths, all within a short span, in what is ostensibly a pretty easy game. So, little embarrassing. Especially for a combat god and puzzle master like myself. Alright, let's take out this bee. I was gonna say, if I land every hit in my initial combo, it seems like I can take out the bee in one push. Same for those, it's just oftentimes I'll miss one of those hits because I'll do some knockback somehow. Not the mushrooms though, they're a damage sponge, clearly. Youch. Oh good, we took him out. See, we're doing good again. I just had a narrow window there of doing real bad. Oh look, more guards. I wonder if they're going to be too important for me as well. Ouch. That's not fair. Doing double attacks right away. I wish I knew a PC guy to get my shit straightened up. I'd love to get back on Bannerlord. I logged 1,000 hours on that quicker than any other game. I don't have 1,000 hours of Bannerlord. I've got well over 1,000 hours on Warband. And that's with me playing a lot of that time, because there was a couple years there where I lived somewhere where I didn't have any internet. So I was playing Warband in offline mode. And so who knows how much time I spent on it during that period, because that didn't log. What do we got here? Some more guards? Wonder if it'll... I like their pickle helms. This is fun. What are you still doing here? It's not safe, boy. Rude. You wouldn't let me in the castle. Hello, Captain. I was looking for Lord Shader. I need to speak with him in private. It's about the safety of my people. Okay. We're on a special mission to save Alanya, the High Priestess. Please do not follow us. I cannot guarantee your safety. Seems legitimate. Yes, Captain, I understand. Is Lord Shader with you on this mission? And who is this priestess? She... Can she also practice magic? This is none of your business. Leave at once. Ladies, on my command. Hut 2, 3, 4. Ladies? Oh, I get it. He means it in a negative connotation. Ha ha ha. I never played Warband, but found Bannerlord a couple months after it was out, so I was addicted once I got into that. Oh no, yeah, the thing about it is Mount & Blade, just the base game, is very, very fun. But what makes Mount & Blade so much better is the total conversion mods. And Bannerlord hasn't gotten to the point yet where it's got a bunch of really well-polished conversion mods. Warband, however, does. There's Middle-earth ones, there's Game of Thrones ones that are really good. Medieval European ones, there's the Napoleonic Wars conversion, that one's great. They had a Star Wars conversion for Warband that was pretty great. That's the reason I can rack up thousands of hours in Bannerlord, is that basically it's one of the easiest games to mod into really, really fun things for all sorts of different IPs. So, no, I'm excited that once they finally actually do the full release for Bannerlord, the mods will probably be developed significantly faster because they don't have to constantly worry about the game being updated, you know, and drastically changing everything. Ouch! So apparently I don't even have to parry, I can just hold block. What do we got here? Cannon Air Int Travel Center. Okay. Northeast Oria Mining Company, Ltd. I've got to get my stuff sorted out. I'd like to mod KCD a bit too. Kingdom Come Deliverance is tricky to mod because, well, for one thing, it's outdated because the game has been dead for so long, like, community-wise, that not a lot of the mods are still alive. But, also, the modding tools that Warhorse... That's the worst. How long have I been streaming? Oh, I have been going for a while. That's okay. We're going to go for a bit more, because I am having a decent time on this game. It's weird and janky, but not in a way that makes me hate it. What did this sign say? Watch your step. I'm going to go into the temple this time. I don't know why I didn't last time. It's right there. And it's clearly a thing. Oh, never mind. That's a cave. Got it. Yeah, I was disappointed because when they first announced Kingdom Come Deliverance was going to have modding tools, some really cool modding projects got announced, but they didn't release the modding tools for the game until, like, it was either a full year after it was released or 2 years. Whatever it was way too long. Yeah, I like the Imperial Guards here. They've got pickle helms and red shields with a white circle inside and a black cross inside them. Yeah, exactly, Dave Sell. It's a familiar weird and janky. Priestess, is that you? My name is Cyrus, and this is my friend Selena. We came to ask for your guidance on help on how to protect my village. Guns, buddy. Get some guns. A shield. That's how we'll do it. Or maybe we'll fight. I'm a combat god, so fighting should... Ah! Fighting should be pretty easy. That was a decently cool attack. These guys have a lot of life. Ow. No! Death. Despair. Darkness. Depression. Diarrhea. Let's try that again. My village was burned by Sigismund's dogs. Greatest crossover in history. Come on, let me skip it this time. Ah, you're gonna make me watch it again? Why? I just died. Let me play it. This time I know I better get close before I use that attack. So I can actually do damage with it. I like how this guy was like, runs in here, sees all the dead guards, and like, I'll just talk to her. She seems reasonable. Ah! I probably should have checked and saw that it wasn't going to let me do that attack first, huh? They deal a lot more damage than I do. Ah! So apparently holding to block is not a flawless technique. Maybe that's too overpowered for me. I'm gonna have to go do other stuff. That sucks. But that's okay. I'll have to kill some more bees and flowers and mushrooms before I can work my way up to Hellhound Cerberus-like dogs. I think I'll probably be, for the next couple weeks here, I'll probably be doing a decent amount of streaming. And it'll be, just so anyone here knows, if you want to tune in, it'll probably be most days, sometime around noon, for a couple hours, so. If you want to tune in on it, I won't be streaming the same thing every day. I'll probably be streaming this game at least a decent portion of the time. And then, I'll probably stream some Isanzo too, since, that game's a lot of fun. Ouch! I think this was where I died that one time. You know, the only time in the game that I died. Because I'm so good that I just don't die. Oh, that looks like something. There's a chest in there. How do I get in there? I don't know. There's one in here too. You're telling me I can't break these rocks with my sword? What a bunch of BS. But yeah, for the next couple weeks, because I'm probably gonna try out the last Oricru. It's an open world RPG, seems to be like a mashup of medieval and sci-fi. So I don't know how much I like it, because that seems kind of weird. Cannon Air Travel Center. Seems safe. Well, let's give her a try. What can we do? Hello, stranger. I'm sure the news about me and my project traveled quickly. I'm flattered, but my center is not in operation yet. Oh, so I can't travel here. They don't serve my kind around here. There's got to be something for me to do other than go back in there and keep getting killed by those dogs. I came down this way, right? Yeah. So no, I must have to fight the dog thingies. Well, we'll just fight them until I win. Or was there something down over here? This looks like something. Hey look, another one of these things. I don't know what those do, but I found a whole bunch of them so far. I wonder if when I started talking about the fact that I'm going to be streaming multiple days, everyone thought I was going to log off, because several of the viewers that I had in here for a while left. That's funny. Have I played Hellish Court? I played it a little bit. It was ultra-realistic as far as dueling games go. I would say for overall medieval combat, Kingdom Come Deliverance is still better than Hellish Court. But for one-on-one dueling, Hellish Court is ridiculously realistic. If you know anything about HEMA at all, it's pretty ridiculous. So much so that it's kind of aggravating to play. Oh boy. Looks like we're back to this. I just have to stay mobile. I was getting locked down too much before. I gotta use the size of this arena to my advantage. Because I'm significantly faster than it appears, so I just have to make sure they can't hit me. You know? Keep moving around. Haha! Parry that! You dink. Keep going! I like the little anime cries that they give my fairy girl. They're like, oh, and keep going. Keep going. Exactly the vibe I was going for. Come on, wolf boys. I wish they had a health bar that would show me. It does look like it could be hard. Like I said, I'm just... The problem is the unknown. I don't know how much stamina I have. I don't know how much life these things have, you know? Because I feel like I've done a lot of damage to them already, but they're not dying. If I could just kill one of them, that would be heartening, because that way I'd only have to worry about one enemy. Ha-ha! Look at that, we back up to full life. What are you wolves doing? Oh, look at that, we got one. So they can be killed. Wow, second one died immediately afterwards. What a wuss. That was so easy, I made that look like child's play. Give me a challenge next time. Damage sponge. Well, that's the thing. Damage sponges in games are the laziest writing, in my opinion. It's one of the reasons why, yes, I've played all the Souls games, and I like them, I guess. But I find it lazy. Not every enemy should be a damage sponge. In fact, I prefer if no enemy is a damage sponge. If you shoot someone in the face, they should die. They have a face, you can shoot them in it. That's a weak point, they should die. Same thing goes for if they've just got flesh out in the open. I don't care if they're a bear or a person. You hack into them with a sword, that should be a really effective attack. Anyway, Elena? By the great tree, thank you for your help. You came just in time. What happened to me?
Elena.
Very nice to meet you. Cyrus. Oh no. Man, I gotta get better at reading these. Very nice to meet you, Cyrus. My name is Elena. I am the High Priestess of the Order of Archkeepers, and have been Guardian of the Water Temple for the past 200 years. Well, nice to meet you. I'm the Grand Master. Who is it we are serving? The soul of this world has many names depending on who you're talking to. The old elders and seers called her Gan. In the oceans of sand, they call her Akra, the goddess of wisdom. You name her after the thing that once grew from her tears, the great tree. We call her by the name she likes most, Divinia. Hey, that's what this name is called. That this game is named. The creator of all things and the keeper of balance among all elements. It was she who made the sun burn and made the sea wet. That's nice of her. Her scent is carried by the great winds throughout the lands, and the birds perform her symphony with a gentle voice. We, the Order, and her elemental fortitudes, have only one purpose, to protect her. After the eruption at Mount Suvius, I have observed some bad things throughout the lands, but never would I have expected such a vicious attack on this holy sanctuary. My greatest fears have become real. It seems the mountain has uncaged a force unheard of, and once again set free the wicked artifacts. They spelled artifacts in a weird way. It should be A-R-T-I-F-A-C-T-S, artifacts. Anyway, that should have been left beneath the fires of the earth. Ooh, they said the thing! Yeah. How's that joke go? For me to serve it, I need to be Superman 2, the quest for justice. Oh, he said it! The relics feed on the evil of this world. They corrupt our minds and souls. They never should have been... Okay, I get it. There's these 4 relics and I gotta find them. I'm getting your elemental gameplay MacGuffin. Hey, they know each other. What a small world. Rock thingy. Don't move, you filthy piece of Gan-Ti. Oh, this is the nice drilly rock monster. Don't mind him. I know he looks tough, but I assure you he has the courage of a bunny rabbit. Oh, good. He'll be very helpful, I'm sure. Rockmeister. He's the meister of rocks. I like it. A scared stony guardian. Stein, not Stony. Pleased to meet you guys. This guy's very German. Divinia 2 Electric Boogaloo. Well, that would have been a much better name. When I read it, I was like, Secrets of Divinia, something of Gan-Ti. I was like, I don't know what any of that means. They were half man, half wolf. Werewolf. He's too big to travel, sire. Sorry, Rocky, you can't join the stream team. Of course you can. Stein, Selena, please. I need all the help I can get. Our village was attacked by the same sort of evil. Stein, can you teach me some magic? Good, Stein. Do teach him. Gan-Ti seems to have risen again. The sword you wield, Cyrus, possesses the same magic. I don't know how you were able to wield it, but it serves you well. Dark times are ahead, my lady. Perhaps we can help the boy and his village. We should... And shouldn't we destroy the sword? You must be stoned. Destroy the sword that saved you? This is the sword of Radabar, one of the last warriors to bring an end to the dark past. Keep the sword for now. It looks like we are in need of your help, Cyrus Lightborn, grandson of Halder Lightborn. Oh, too much. Too much. Let's move on. Don't care. Long, boring conversation. You lost me. Checking out. You gotta keep it short. If you're gonna have dialogue boxes, just a couple of them. Stein has joined the party. You have now gained the blessings of the Earth Elemental. Switch between elementals. Q and E. Okay. Use this spell to clear you of harmful buffs such as poison. Slam the ground to deal major damage. Summon a stone bomb, which can... Okay, good. That's what I was hoping for. So we'll switch over to Stein. Alright, we're gonna go back over into that mine section and blow some of those rocks up. And get the chests that were hidden behind them. That's when I saw the floating rock guy with drills for hands. I was like, I bet you that's how we get through those rocks. So I figured it out. I'm a genius. I mean, I knew I was a genius before that, but, you know. What are you gonna do? Let's build up some energy so we can do the thingy. Ouch! That's rude. Whoa! Easy, Turbo. Ah! Should have seen that coming, huh? Yeah. Where the heck are we? Oh, we're all the way back up here. I'd have figured it would have opened us up by the temple door. Yeah, let's kill these things and we'll get in through and we'll do the thing. Oh, we're killing things faster. Ha! Suck it. Every time I get a parry, I feel like I am the best and they are terrible. Ah! There we go. Now let's bust through and go break up those rocky things. And then I bet you Cannon Guy will let me ride his cannon now. Which sounds sexual, but I assure you it's not. I gotta remember that Mushroom Guy attacks twice, so I gotta parry twice if I'm gonna block him. Ha! I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to the timing in the game. Okay, so I need to do 3. I like how Stein speaks German. Alright, I found a rare artifact shard. Oh, I have to bring them to the Artifact Explorer guy. Don't suppose I can do that again, though. So that's weird. I have to build up the, like, the activity meter thingy to try dropping the bomb. But, that'll take some getting used to. So I'll have to remember to come back there for that. But let's see if this guy can send us onward. Yep, look at that. The one that I didn't blow up is the one that I need to for story reasons. Okay. Well, let's see if they respawned the enemies. Doesn't appear so. Maybe... Yeah, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to leave the map area and come back into it so that the enemies are back. It's kind of a weird system. Probably not how I would have designed it. But I'm not a game designer, so what do I know? Ah, Dave Zilla, you're making me jealous. All this talk about Kingdom Come Deliverance just makes me want to play it. Oh, gotta run, everyone. Dad stuff calls. Oh, yeah, I get that. See you later, Dave Zilla. Stream is probably not going to go on too much longer anyway. I might stream again tomorrow, so if I do, we'll see you then. What do you think of my PC? Of my PC within a PC idea? PC within a PC? You're confusing me, Ninja Slap. What do you think? You're gonna have to explain deeper, Ninja Slap, because I'm not sure what you're talking about. What is your idea? Wasn't this the place? Oh no, it wasn't the place that I kept dying. That was a while back. I wonder what was up that other path. Yep. Yeah, Ninja Slap, you're gonna have to tell me what your PC within a PC idea is. Is it just PCception? Let's switch back over to this guy, so I can heal as I'm fighting. Clearly we need to level up. Alright, let's let our stamina get a little higher again. The key seems to be take one enemy on at a time, because then I can just quickly pound through them. Oh, this is the place! Look at that! Yeah, there's the stairs, so I just gotta go that way. Or no, wait, I did go that way! I didn't go up the stairs, because when I went up the stairs, I died. Now I remember. Shouldn't this thing die when it shoots me with its stinger? Come on, flower guy, don't run away. One tower with 2 computers within would be... Oh, yeah, no, that's the thing. Yeah, you can get oversized... So I think it's the EATX cards, so you can do multiple builds like that, or no, the EATX tower. And then, yeah, you do 2 builds. People will do it for streaming, where they'll have one gaming setup and then just one a lot more basic that runs a lot of your background apps or whatever in the side. I've seen that. That's definitely a thing. Wait a second. I came in originally from over there. Going up there is the way that I died, so I might try that again. That way I think is the way that I ended up going that took me to the temple. The heck's this? I didn't see this before. At least I don't think I did. But no, I think it's a good idea. Much better than... I mean, obviously, your big thing would have to be ventilation, because running 2 computers inside the same tower, inside the same case, would produce a lot of heat. So, like, even on my build, which is a pretty beefy build, if I run non-optimized games like Asanzo, which I've been playing recently, my PC runs hot when I play that game. So I have to pull off the front cover, because I've got the... what brand is it? I can't remember. I can't remember what brand my case is, but it's a nice brand. It's a nice case. It's whenever I build PCs, it's the case I like getting because it's got 5 fans in it from the get-go, and it's under $100 for a case, which is a really good value. And it's got the RGB in it and all that sort of stuff. So if you like all that, it's a really good value for. I think it's Be Quiet might be the brand, but anyway, it has the 3 fans in the front, which are nice, but it has the plastic cover over them with minimal ventilation instead of like mesh. So whenever I'm running something that makes my PC run hot, I gotta pop that cover off the front to get the airflow up. Otherwise, it heats up like I'm trying to cook an egg on it. Thinking of the new Ryzen 9 and the new i9 when they come out. So I have in my build right now, I have an RTX 3080 Ti. An MSI one. I have to look at it to remember what it is. And I'm still running a couple gens old for my CPU, but when I did it, it's the i9 9900K, so it still runs real nice because it's the i9. I think, isn't Intel on the 11 or 1200 series by now? It always gets me how fast the PC stuff, evolves past what I've put into it. When I built this rig, I was like, I'm future-proofing this bad boy, you know, going all the way for the top of everything, but it's so fast that because when I built this one, I even sprung for the 2080 Ti, which was like $1,600 when I bought it. And then right after I did that, because that was a while after the 20 series had been announced, right after I put the 2080 Ti in it, and like I said, spent like $1,500 or $1,600 on it, they announced the 30 series cards, and the performance was like twice what the 20 series was, and the MSRP was half what it was. So I was so pissed, but then for like 2 years, scalpers and crypto miners were buying them so much that I couldn't get the 30 series cards until just recently when I picked up this 3080 Ti. You said you have an MSI 3080 Ti with a 9700 i7. Yeah, so we've got the same GPU, it's just my CPU's bigger. Well, but like, for me, the reason I went with it is because at the time, it was the best commercially available CPU I could get other than a Threadripper for rendering and stuff. So the i9-9900K is still a super good gaming CPU. It works great for pretty much every game. But the big thing for me was rendering, since I make videos, you know, for YouTube so much, and I render as high definition content as I can, sometimes really big. It takes forever to render videos if you don't have a good CPU. So that's why I went with the i9 right away. I've considered doing a dual Threadripper build, but it's just so expensive. I ain't made out of money, you know. But no, if and when... Ooh, what's this thing? That was new. Some sort of a beetle. We didn't die this time. Look at that, my skill level is becoming unmatchable. Alrighty, where are we now? I should, after I kill this group of mobs here, I'm gonna check and see if there's a map. Because, I'm getting lost. I've just been reconnoitering to find my way around, but, I am getting lost, so... Holy crap. There we go. Okay, good, we do have a map. So... The little thing... Okay, so the thing with the icons above it, that's clearly my village. And there's the castle thing that they wouldn't let me into. So I took this high road path. Okay, so... If I go back along past the temple to the place and blow up that thing, that'll allow me to get over to that desert over there. Or I could try going back... Okay. So this is not a very big map. The problem is that all of the, like, landscape is just similar enough that I'm never sure if it's the same area I just left. You know? That's the only problem. No, as far as your PC and a PC idea goes, like I said, my concern would be airflow. Because I feel like, especially if you're streaming, and if you're playing anything intensive, and trying to run anything in the background on it, that bad boy is going to heat up fast. So you could do like an open PC for that. I've seen where people do that. Obviously, dust management can be kind of tough with the open PCs, but that might be the best way to go if you want to do 2-in-1. Otherwise, just a great big beefy dual Threadripper build. That could work too. Okay, I know where I am. I remember this. There's that big tree I went around, so I'm just backtracking now. This should take me back out towards the temple. Right? Does this seem right? Yeah, this looks right. Good. Good, good, good. There's the temple. So I'll kill these beasties, go through the cave, kill the next batch of beasties, and blow up the rock thingy. Ouch. So Ninja Slap, are you, because you either weren't here before or you just didn't say anything when I was talking about it before, but Hogwarts Legacy, you planning on playing it? You interested in it? Or is it not your thing? Trying to get vibes out there about who else is interested in that game. Because for me, it seems, as of right now, it's my most anticipated game of 2023. Alright, that one just had the chest that I already opened. You were looking at a Fractal case. Is Fractal the brand, or is that the style? Because I think Fractal is a brand. I was expecting there to be... Oh. Alright, we're in a spoopy dungeon. Okay, we got like a zombie. That's fun. Ah! Okay, so these guys poison you. Special incentive not to want to get hit by them. It's a brand? Okay, I thought Fractal was a brand. I've only built like, I don't know, 6 PCs. So, like I said, I think every single one of them I stuck with the same case. Just because it was a really good value for what I was getting. But all the insides have been real different. And all of the vast majority of them have been Intel and NVIDIA builds. I've not used a Radeon graphics card yet, just because I've heard there's problems with them. So I haven't yet used a Radeon graphics card, but I've used all NVIDIA graphics cards, and I did one AMD build for the CPU. And that's the one I think I made for my brother Noah. And in that one I did 2070 or 20... I think it was a 2070 OC in that one. I looked at an NTXT case for the last build that I was doing, the one I did for my wife. But on that one, I think I ended up going with... I can't remember. Maybe I did go with the NTXT. I'd have to double check. But I can't remember. It wasn't Razer. I think it was an NTXT now that you mention it. Yep, that checks out. Should have seen that coming. Actually, I've been streaming for a little over 2 hours now. It's probably about time for me to call it quits. Gonna have to go get the kids from school soon. So, thanks for tuning in, everyone. This is an interesting game. I'll probably stream it again sometime in the future. Like I said, I'll be streaming quite a bit for the next couple weeks at least here, because I don't really have a lot planned video-wise otherwise. But I'll probably be streaming a Sanso either tomorrow or the next day. So, if you want to check out some of that, I'm still waiting for the sequel to The Forest. I know, Bullet. Isn't that so friggin' annoying? That one's been in development and about to release for like years now, and it was supposed to finally be coming out in October, but then they delayed it again. So, Sons of the Forest might be one of those games that gets delayed so many times that by the time it comes out, it's totally irrelevant. But anyway, we'll see y'all later. That's the end of today's stream. Thanks for tuning in. Bullet, I love that you lurked the entire time. I love that. That's fantastic. We'll see you guys all next time. Thanks for tuning in.